All over Sri Lanka, recently higher heat is experienced due to unusual heat wave, even in the coolest month, January. Heat wave in Sri Lanka is mainly caused by greenhouse gas emission. The heat wave causes harmful health issues in country's vulnerable population, including elderly people, children, and pregnant women. The issue of heat wave can be reduced by acting differently. Planting trees, reducing deforestation, and reducing greenhouse gas emission by using renewable energy sources are useful suggestions to reduce incidence of heat wave. However, there are some barriers to implement these suggestions. They are lack of data and research to identify and predict climate change, and lack of awareness about the process to analyze the situations and give solutions. To reduce the heat wave and the effects of climate change, policymakers should develop measures such as conducting awareness programs for public about countries' vulnerability to climate change, eradication of poverty, development of disaster management strategies, carbon taxation, and capacity building. However, requirement of long time scales, international conflicts, policy failures, and delays by political majority are some of the challenges faced by policymakers in implementing these suggestions. The residents should also contribute to reduce the heat wave by planting trees, using renewable energy sources, and following government policies. However, the challenges for residents to implement these suggestions would be poverty, lack of financial support, and lack of awareness. Finally, we have to think whose problem is this? The answer is everyone's, including developed countries, developing countries, rich people, poor people, policymakers, and citizens. The government and corporations need to address these problems by making useful policies and eco friendly business practices. The citizens need to address these issues by following the government policies. My personal role in addressing the issue of heat wave and climate change is loving my planet. I will obey government policies and act together with others because climate change reduction measures will effective when I act together with local government, national government and international policymakers.